Hey everybody, Glenn here with Deviation Sports Cards. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit something different. I had posted a reveal video for CSG, my last one, probably a couple weeks ago, and I had told everybody that I was going to be posting a couple videos with some cards that I was going to be sending in to do some comparison, because everybody seems to think that CSG is either too tough on modern cards or too easy on vintage cards. So what I've done is I've got a collection of a couple different graders, and the first one we're going to take a look at is PSA. Now I've got 7 cards that I've purchased that I am for my personal collection that I'm going to end up cracking out of PSA cases and sending into CSG. Now, a lot of people probably think I'm crazy for that because, oh god, there's so much more value in PSA, blah blah blah. I really don't care. It's for my personal collection, so let's just go with that. So most of them I'm going to crack on screen. I do have one. This one here is a 1969 Ernie Kellerman. I purchased this card graded PSA 8. See that there? So I've already broken this one out. But I will be submitting that in, but the rest of them I kind of wanted to do on video. That way people didn't, claim that, oh, well, that's not the same card, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, so that one's already out. So the rest of these, anybody that's cracked PSA cases knows you kind of have to get inside of there. So for purposes of this video, you can see these cases are not open. I've just cracked the corner off to save myself the time of doing that in the video. So I've done that with all of these. I guess I'll make sure I put the 10 up on here so that people can see that that one is not open. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack each one of these. I'm going to put them directly into sleeves and get them ready to go out to PSA. And then whenever I get these back, or I'm sorry, not out to PSA, out to CSG. When I get these things back, I will then post a follow-up video to show what grades we ended up getting. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in my focus here, just so it's not bouncing all over the place. And then we're going to get that ripping these things open. Okay, so we'll go right about there. Okay, so this first card, as you can see, is a 1973 Topps Dale Lindsay. This is a rookie card, so for those of you that haven't watched any of my other videos, don't know, I'm currently in the process of building 2 CSG graded kits, or sets. The first one is a every Browns card from 1950 through 1959, and then the second one is every Browns rookie from 1960 through 1991. So anybody that, I don't know if I can get this down here far enough that you can see this. This is how you crack open a PSA case. There's been lots of videos made on these. Essentially, you just crack the corner off. You can use whatever you want, and then just kind of wedge screwdriver in there. They pop up pretty stinking easy most of the time. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out of there just to get it out of the way. You obviously want to make sure you're not going to damage the card in any way by doing this. Sometimes they're a little bit easier than others. You break that case off there. This one's actually stuck under there a little bit. I don't want to damage that card. There we go. And the rest of it popped right off there. I would say, honestly, PSA and HGA or CSG are the easiest to get out of there. I actually think the cases are pretty cheap, to be honest with you. But that's my opinion. I'm sure some people disagree. So there we go. There's our Dale Lindsay. Gonna go ahead and put a tab on this. I don't know how many other people do this, but I like to do this. I'll put a little tab on the back of the top loader before I put it into the card saver. That way I don't have to worry about them, digging around in there, potentially damaging the card when they're trying to pull it out of the card saver. So there we go. There's our first one, Dale Lindsay. Well, second one technically. Okay. So our next card is going to be a 1980 Topps Jim Schaffner Near Mint 8. Again, this is a Browns rookie card from that particular year. I'm going to go ahead and, I wish I could get this on camera a little bit better. You can see that pops right off there. There's our card and our label. Take that label out of there, stick it over here in our pile. Got a little bit of, go ahead and take that card out of there. Trying to handle it as little as humanly possible from the time I take it out of the case until the time I get it in a card saver. That way there's no questioning about whether I damage these things between PSA and CSG in case the results of this come back unfavorable to PSA. I know how protective PSA collectors are of their precious king of grading. So there you go. There's Jim Schaffner, ready to go. Next one up, we have a 1973 Clarence Scott. Again, another one from 1973. Another rookie. So this is part of my collection. This one's graded a 9 mint from PSA. And this one's being a little bit more difficult to get into. Let's see if I can get in there. I don't want to damage this card. There we go. I screw up the label a little bit, but that's okay. Being a little bit of a pain in the ass. Go ahead and break that off there and get this label out of there before I damage it too much. You can see I damaged the label a little bit on that one, trying to get the screwdriver in there, but you can still see the gist of what it is. This one's like really, really tight for some reason. I don't know if it's just this particular case or what. But this one does not want to come apart. This is by far the most trouble I have had getting a card out of a PSA holder. I don't even want to screw with that really. How am I going to get this out without damaging this thing? There we go. There we go. We got that seal broken on the side finally. There we go. Okay, so now we have our card in the case. Take that out. Put it in the sleeve. So like I said, this one got a PSA 9. So far we've got a 7, an 8, and 2 9s that we're sending in on this particular order. There we go. All right, next up we've got 1965 Philadelphia Walter Roberts Mint 9. So again, another rookie from my collection. I think every single one of these, with the exception of one, is from my rookie set, not my 1950 set. The next one is the only one. So we go the case off there. There you have the card and the label. Pop the label out of there. Get a sleeve ready. Take the card out. Get it in the sleeve immediately. Get our label put on it. And into the card saver we go. So 1965 seems to be a harder one to find good graded cards in. So there's that one. Now we've got it cracked out. Okay, and 2 more to go. Next one up, we have a 1954 Bowman Bobby Garrett Near Mint 7. So this is the only one that I have in here. Actually, this is going to go toward my 1950 set for Browns players. 1953 and 54 both seem to be extremely. Let's see how easy that one popped off. So there we go. We got the card and the label. Pop that label right out of there. And this one will need a vintage sleeve because these are a little bit more oversized. Yeah, it seems like 53 and 54 are 2 years extremely hard to get good condition cards in. So I was willing to settle for a 7 on this particular card because they're so difficult to find in good condition. And I already have a couple of these graded. That's not wanting to slide in there very well. Damage the edge there. Okay, so there's our Bobby Garrett. And last but not least, the only 10 I'm going to be sending in is this 1989 Topps Traded Eric Metcalf Gem Mint 10. This is from the Topps Traded set from 1989. Obviously, this is a junk wax card, so people will be like, why the hell is he even bothering? Because I'm a collector. So I do what I want. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pop that off. Almost got it. There we go. So there's the top. You got your card in the case. Got to take the label out. Get that card out of there. Super careful with this one because it's a 10. Although I really don't expect it will come back a 10 from CSG, but you never do know. And there we have it. Okay, guys, so that's going to be the beginning of this video. I'm trying to keep it pretty short because I do want to, have a reveal video. So we've got 7 total cards here that we're going to be sending in on a order specific for this purpose. We got the 98 Walter Robert, or 65 Walter Roberts, I'm sorry. 80 Jim Schaffner, 73, I believe it is, on the, or 74, I'm sorry, 74 on the Clarence Scott and Dale Lindsay, the 1989 Eric Metcalf, Bobby Garrett 54, and then the 69 Ernie Kellerman. So basically, going to send those in. We'll go ahead and keep our little labels here. Just as a quick overview of what we're going to be doing here. So here you can see this is the card information. These are the 7 cards we're going to be sending in. All of them were graded at PSA initially. These are the grades that they received. And then we'll mark down the grades that CSG gives it and see what we got. So overall, oops, don't want that up there. This will be a order. I'm probably going to send it out on a standard or economy order because there's nothing like super high priced in here, so I don't want to have like too high grading fees. So it's probably going to be, about 5 or 6 weeks before we get the results back because their times right now are pretty freaking good on everything except bulk. I think even their economy level turnaround is like 38 business days, which is amazing. So hopefully I'll get these sent out soon. And then I'll have a reveal video so we can do some comparison when the cards get back to me. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like the content, please make sure to subscribe, like us on Facebook, and I will talk to you guys next time.